kept you waiting, huh?
And we're back. Now that the time travel arguing is over, here is the new green text thread. Anyone new can find the original thread here. Based on the straw poll, this is the ending of the last thread. The time loop sends Sturkus to the past where it sticks around until that past Sturkus warps back, leaving future Sturkus the only Sturkus. And just hand-waving Tzeentch's intentions and the possible effects new future Sturkus would have on past Sturkus. With that shit dealt with, we can return to green texting about this perpetual war between an unreasonable number of factions. New posters are encouraged to jump in, though you may want to glance at the original thread, which is pretty funny. 2 quick rules we agreed on. No more time travel bullshit, ever. No non-canon crossovers. Superman is not invited to this war. Be me. Best seneschal in the business. Of course, now my business is wedding planning. Though most of the wedding planning core consists of people who lack the faith to pick up a flamer and so got forced into logistics, it's not that bad. Here some people were resentful at first, until they realized there is literally nowhere else on the planet safe for civilians. Assigned to help burn all the corpse hills the bolter bitches created around the holy site. Not the worst job for a wedding planner. I sure don't want to be the one to explain to the girl who used to get bored at gangbangs that she can't wear white at her wedding. Do they have anything darker than black dot dress? Suggest that it might be a better idea to sell these killbits to a rogue trader instead of spending hours trying to burn fucking metal corpses. Almost get flamer whipped by one of the Emperor's merciful shepherds for suggesting that cleansing fire isn't the solution, but the sacred squirt overhears and gets interested. Guess he recognizes me from when I rigged up the governor's broadcast system for his speech. For some reason there aren't a lot of technically capable people amongst the endless horde of bloodthirsty religious fanatics. It is a mystery.jpg. Somehow, his wife-to-be doesn't seem to recognize me at all. Don't know if she's just done so much warp dust that she doesn't remember me. She's trying to hide her past, or I'm just unrecognizable covered in layers of blood and ash. I don't fight, it's just that the atmosphere is like 10% blood and ash now. The only people who ever look clean are the higher ups, who make doctors do their laundry. Stainectomy stat.png. Anyway, the twerp has me make contact with some traders. End up setting up a few great deals. The kind of shit that is litter on this hellhole of a planet is valuable as shit in the same parts of the galaxy. Consider embezzling a little because honestly, half the time the kid seems like a rube. Of course, the other half of the time he seems like a bloodthirsty religious fanatic. The fact that he looks like he's not old enough to drink actually just makes the fact that he's burned and butchered his way across the planet way creepier. Plus, I know what the governor's whore of a daughter is into. He must get up to some scary shit behind closed doors. Literally raking enough to buy some planets that aren't on fire, but for some reason we're staying here. Can't even get myself on one of the ships. Please buy me too.gif. Buys a couple new vehicles and some artillery at first. I assumed he'd spend the rest on more weapons and armor for his endless horde. Nope, the instructions I get are insane. It's half infrastructure planning for an entire city and half boring non-heretical party supplies. The face when the wedding planner thing wasn't a joke. The face when this little twerp is actually going to marry the governor's whore of a daughter. The face when he's building a small city in the middle of the worst war zone in the galaxy to host his special day. Where the fuck do I find a rogue trader that deals in baked goods? Was Great Inquisitor of Ordo Kronos. Will notice the warp time dilation problems occurred on a planet which literally has shit as a name. Would have been amused. Has had been pissed off at the same time. I hope I would have had some time to rest. The day after yesterday I would have to fix this clusterfuck. Emperor forgave me. The space-time continuum will not be the only thing fucked up. There was enough ground to summon every branch of the Inquisition on this planet. My face when there would have been already some Inquisitors tangled in this mess. Blood Ravens recap. We've found a great number of chapter relics bearing the heraldry of the Salamanders, Dark Angels, Grey Knights, Elder, Adeptus Mechanicus, the Order of the Ermine Mantle, the Ultramarines, the Imperial Guard and the Inquisition. Strangely enough, we tried to appropriate the Livingston Bridget, but instead, accidentally bumped her head with a Thunderhawk. Oops. After claiming valuable relics and gifts for the chapter, the battle barge Clamatus Rex has transferred all of the Lutahem gifts to the battle barge Metallus Boxes, who will be warping out shortly. Current mission: liberate the Imperial Temple from the heretics, mutants, traitors, and pretty much anyone that stands in our way, and take it with us. I am Blood Raven Sergeant Taken Hanoverfist, and I will claim it in the name of the Emperor. Be with boy. Be feeling the wug. Energy. Be needing to let it go. Boy. Be seeing some of those big bugs and yumis with burners. Why you gets a squigging? You gets a squigging. Surrounded by squigs. Glyph. It's a good day. Be Stormtrooper Marcus. Just get out of meeting after being used as bait. Thanks Fessus, and almost discovered by our old commissar. Thanks again Fessus. Apparently it was cause of some Quister of the Ordo Cornus or something. Bugger me, I dunno. All I know is that he had a big shiny eye-shaped badge and more loose screws than an orc track. Seems legit. Holovid. He's all pissy at us about fucking up the timeline or something. Probably has something to do with Dust Bunny and his bloody bomb. Bloody Dust Bunny. It's all his fault. I still say we should have killed him. But no. Why would we listen to Marcus? He's just a silly weird little guardsman with a hunchback of duct tape. Now let's just take the dangerous heretic who almost killed us all prisoner instead for no reason. Bloody hell. Anyways, it probably doesn't matter if it is or isn't his fault, because after the astropath there stopped spazzing out, he said it was all gonna be alright. I think. I dunno, it was a lot of gibberish with quantum this and continuum that. Honestly it was really boring. Thankfully one of the ravens noticed how bored we were and gave us all leave to go grocery shopping. Except Fessus. He had to stay. Ha, sucks to be him. Although not too much more than it sucks to be me. Don't get me wrong. Running errands is fine. It is what chapter serfs do after all, and it's pretty easy. Honestly I could get half this list as gifts. No, it's babysitting the other morons that sucks. No Lloyd, I won't bet you 20 thrones to eat that. Whatever it is, now put it down before you get yourself hospitalized again, you retard. Oh look, there's Phil, arguing theology as street preacher, again. And where in the warp's Decorus? Oh bloody hell, did he sneak off to look for that bolter bitch again? I swear he's a white shield cause he acts like he's bloody 15. Well, guess I got to add Loverboy to the grocery list. Bloody hell, why me? Be Stormtrooper Surf Decorus. Be excused from extremely confusing and warpy meeting to got obtain valuable supplies for the good of the chapter. Basically yes, grocery shopping. Not really all that excited. Shopping is kinda boring. But hey, it's an excuse to be outside. The hive's seen better days, but it's still intact and people seem to be trying to rebuild their homes again. And most of the fires have been put out. I swear you can't really appreciate how sweet that semi-filtered hive air is until after you've breathed nothing but smoke for the past few months. Still though, the novelty wear off. That and Marcus is all grouchy again. He's probably still pissy because the donuts were all gone by the time he got back to base. Hope he doesn't realize that I am the one who stole the last one. I couldn't help it, it was Battery creme. That stuff's my weakness. Anyways, trip gets a lot less fun real quick. Suddenly remember that last time I saw that one sister, she was headed back to this hive. Maybe she's still here. I could probably go look. It's not like Marcus really needs me to carry it. Phil could probably carry half of it by himself. Sneak off while Marcus is busy dealing with Phil and Lloyd. Probably not the best idea, considering that I don't have a map. Wander around aimlessly for a while. Almost get mugged even. Although, that was before the muggers noticed my Helgen. Chunky salsa. Holo ad. Beginning to think this was a bad idea when suddenly, there she is. The sister from before. Just as beautiful as ever. And also flying with even radiant wings. Hell, now she's even more out of my league. Still, came this far, might as well ask her out so I can say I tried. Wait, is that a ship? Why are they flying so low? If they aren't careful they're gonna hit something. Oh Emperor. Oh man alive, that's gotta hurt. Maybe I should go see if she's alright. Be greater demon of Slanesh. Pretty good time enjoying self in warp. Suddenly get pulled out of warp dust party. She who thirsts is really pissy. Fuck. Okay, so apparently it seems BTFO our forces in some shitty place. Now we have to come up with something major to win back some influence. Fuck, and I'm in charge, okay. So the corpse worshippers are all hyped because apparently they got a Livingston or whatever the fuck that is. Okay, I can see how we can use this. We turn her to chaos. Slanesh is happy. I can go back to my warp dust parties. Start to get my demons together for an orgy drug party planning session. Start sending messages out to the cultists. Feeling pretty good about my plots. Fuck, if only I knew how terrible an idea this was going to be at the time. Be me, youngster Ekelshiaki Bishop. Even I hadn't realized exactly how massive the ranks of the faithful had grown. Even now people keep arriving at the holy site. I've officially consecrated the site and named it the Landing of the Avenging Angels of the Ermine Mantle, though I've heard people just refer to it as Angels Landing. Get it right. Heretics. The Sisters of Battle had already done an amazing job of protecting this holy site, but now with our numbers, equipment, and my Aquila birthmark, we were turning this place into something unique on this world. At the center of the site, the distant din of battle was almost inaudible most of the time. It gave people a place where they could engage in things besides battle, prayer, listening to my speeches live, and occasionally base commerce. Pass the collection plate. Voxcast. Those who come in person say they can feel the Emperor. They also get to see the Holy Aquila because I've got this cool new open chest robe that shows the Emperor's mark and a hint of my battle scars. Take it in. Glory. But even those who cannot hear me in person now get to hear the Emperor's words. Using a combination of Vox and the governor's broadcast system, I spread the Emperor's message far and wide. I'm hoping to convert some Mechanicus to the true faith, because I really could use more tech support. No idea how any of this works, GIF. All of the faithful are welcome here. No blood ravens. Whether the people who come here lift a flamer for the cause or join my expanding logistics and wedding planning congregation, anyone can serve the Emperor. Sincerely though, no blood ravens. I suspect they have fallen to the ruinous powers. If it walks like a heretic. Burn it. But all of this just provides the foundation I need to accomplish my next major goal. I've got to stabilize this place, recreate civilization, and build my cathedral. Because I need somewhere appropriate to marry the woman I love, the ex-governor's son of a daughter. Be Canonus Constantia. Back on the Shrine World Thomas. Home of the Purity Seal. Trademark sign. Got my parade. Got some new holy merit badges. Life is good. JPG. Have to keep going to these fucking Inquisition hearings. May have hypothetically destroyed a planet that's actually still around in a timeline that hasn't happened. Ordo Kronos is still trying to iron things out. Not really my problem. Bishop and his bride-to-be went back home to get married. I begged him not to. I'm sure the starving citizens of Sturcus Ludicrum can survive without your immediate guidance, Reverend. Please, wait until you are ready. Glad he's out of my flawless fucking hair. Sent a sister's detachment and our dumb cow of a living son along with him while I deal with administrative difficulties. Administrative difficulties including full body Ordo Frickless massages. Sometimes it's good to be Canonus. Order of the Ermine Mantle is getting all kinds of funding for our good work. Got a pretty new masterwork melter pistol. Mechanicus nerds chastise me for calling it a melter pistol. Inferno pistol. Canonus. Bitch, it doesn't shoot Renaissance poetry about wanting to fuck a miner. It melt people. Name it Tephania after my friend from Scholar who got eaten by a Haruspex. Somehow this annoys them even more. My face when enjoying my leave and preparing to bring the Emperor's fury down on whatever inevitably fucks it up. Be Sister Charlotte. Be pretty fucking pleased. Got commendation for securing this area. Now it's like a fucking military base? Okay, guess we're staying on planet. Don't give a shit. Whatever. Maybe more Xenos can show up so I can show them my melter. Don't know what happened to my cape though. Those fucking laundry ladies probably lost it. Oh, so there is apparently a wedding? At a military base. Oh yes, I am so fucking down. We have been at this way too long. Fucking Crazy Eyes passed out. Even Bridget passed out. But that's cause she got hit by a thunderhawk. Pretty hilarious actually. My face when I get a great idea. Vox. Go find whatever administratum guy is in charge or organizing this wedding for these two. Proceed to do some extensive convincing. Manage to get the whole Order of the Ermine Mantle to be the honored guard to the wedding. Having done this before, no, we basically all get to be bridesmaids. Bridesmaids get food and drink. Might even get some amasec. Fuck yes. Be me. Ex-governor's ex-whore of a ex-Slaanesh cultist of a daughter. Youngster bishop's wife in spe. Considering how I nearly died as my home planet became Armageddon cranked up to 7/11, things are going pretty good for me. Bai is super popular. He talks to the masses. Is building a cathedral and stuff. A rogue trader is helping with the planning. I don't know why, but he seems familiar. Maybe from one of the orgy where we conjured some demonettes to spice things up? Things we don't talk about. JPG. I needed months to clean the warp dust out of there. Things are getting stabler. Things slowly stop burning. How did we survive all that shit? B Marcus. B whole way through grocery list. And way under budget too. Turns out a lot of vendors were willing to gift the chapter most of the necessary supplies. Even if they didn't know it. Yeah, he'll say I definitely get the easier job than Johnston. He and his boys had to go with Furtivus and his scout marines to investigate another batch of Krons landing on this planet. Do not envy him. Still though, it ain't wise to linger too long. Apparently this hive base thingy has a strict no magpies policy. I guess now I know why the commander used us as bait. Phil didn't get a chance to paint our armor yet, so no one knew we were with them. But now I really gotta find Decorus before he gets himself hurt. The boy can take care of himself. Now where could he? Hold on. Is that an honest to Emperor bar? Oh bloody hell, I haven't had a drink in ages. You know we do still have half our budget left. We could stop in for a drink. Tea won't take too long to get, maybe 2. Decorus is a big boy after all. He can take care of himself. Fessus won't even notice if we stop in for maybe 3 or 4 drinks before getting Decorus and meeting back up. And I already sent Phil back with the groceries anyways. Alright, fuck it. Come on Lloyd, I betcha 20 thrones I can drink you under the table. Be canonous. Apparently the High Lords are quite pleased with the Battle of Sturcus Ludicrum, all things considered. Tied up Orc, Necron, Elder, Tyrannid and Chaos forces. Let them kill each other in one spot instead of threatening other systems. Minimal casualties, only in the millions. Lighting half an ice planet on fire actually has beneficial terraforming value. Shrine World Thomas is swarming with Imperial forces. Apparently they want to turn the whole thing into a crusade. Well fuck, hardly 100% on that idea, but I don't get a say in this kind of thing. Navy ships still coming in. Several Imperial Guard regiments. Companies from half a dozen Astartes chapters whose names I've never heard. More asshole Mechanicus. But Canonus, you can't put quad multi-lasers on an immolator. How about you piss off? Named Canonus Superior of Local Adeptus Sororitas Forces. Fucking nice. Not in overall command of this disaster on wheels. Not as nice. Get some minor order underlings. Hate dealing with other sisters. They're all hypocritical vindictive cunts. Palatine Sarah of the Golden Light. Thinks she's such hot shit. Dresses like she's a cowboy from fucking 870 M2. Has a stupid fucking choir that follows her around whistling and playing twangy guitars and making annoying Morrica noises. Why do I not have a choir? Palatine Barbastella of the Black Sepulchre. Bunch of goth bitches. Black armor, black robes, black hair, black makeup. All obnoxiously pessimistic. But God Emperor if she isn't hot. Probably be a regular Sister Therese by now if she'd been in my scholar. Hate her fucking guts though. Praying to the Emperor that this rolling debacle doesn't immediately go to shit. Be a Lyria. Demonette of Slanesh. Be chilling doing warp dust. Get word that Operation Corrupt Sinners go. And conveniently she is unconscious. Okay, nice. Time to do a little dream tempting. It's a fucking disaster. This chick is the worst combination of pure and stupid. Nothing I do works. This chick is the worst combination of pure and stupid. Nothing I do works. We are getting down to big on foul demoness. I have no desire for paltry levels. Fuck, I'm gonna be in trouble if I can't work this. However, I do get some useful info. She really seems to love all her fellow sisters and friends. How cute. Some research reveals they are gonna be fertile ground for tempting. Okay, so she's a bust, but surely if her entire order goes to chaos she'll follow due to peer pressure, or just have to kill them all and fall due to the shock. Hahaha, I'm a genius. So I thought. Be original commissar. For the first time in years I don't have to worry about a random shell falling from any location on this hellhole or some other crazy bullshit. The worst threat we still have to deal with are those chaos titans and berserkers, which sounds bad to the average commander, but when compared to the other shit me and my copy had to deal with, it's too city. Civilization even seems to be somewhat coming back with that bishop guy making a city just to bang that ex-whore of a noble. Then one day get reports of some Necron ships within the area landing troops for the sole purpose of stealing shit. What the fuck? Xenos. Ask why lifeless robots would need to steal artifacts that have no real importance. I am then informed that these Necrons apparently belong to some Terrorism the Infinite guy. Wait, that name sounds familiar. Ask for the status of the Blood Ravens battle barges. Turns out a few of these Necron ships are getting a bit too close to said battle barges. Oh, ask for the status of the Blood Ravens battle barges. Turns out a few of these Necron ships are getting a bit too close to said battle barges. Oh fuck. Voxcast. Start making calls to any Imperial forces within the area to double bolt down everything and get ready for another wave of clusterfuck shit to happen. Though all of this is secondary to the report that a few of those deserting stormtroopers that eluded me have been spotted at a fucking bar by my future self. Grab the nearest banner blade and book it for the bar. Nobody escapes the firing line. Balaam. Be Sister Lydia. Fuck, I thought we were getting off. No, not like that, Sister Charlotte, but now we're stuck in some sort of massive crusade. Well, better get the repressor ready. Get Sister Hannah to help me put this dozer blade back on. I'd be more mad at how lazy she is when it comes to anything that isn't shooting shit, but I'm pretty much feeling the same. Suddenly this weird looking pink and purple lady shows up. She has a cooler. She is asking if she can tempt us with some drinks. Wait, was this something we studied back in the scholar? Temptation is supposed to be bad. Oh well, we fucking deserve it. Invite the weirdly colored lady into the back of the repressor. Holy shit, she has a lot of booze in there. This is like some fucking magic box of booze. It's fucking endless. This must be some dark age of technology. This is probably why the dark age of technology happened. Man was not meant to have this endless supply of alcohol. We probably drank ourselves into near death as a species. I start to get pretty liquored up. Fuck, this purple lady was nice. I'm feeling kind of bad I'm mooching off a magic booze box. Here, let me give you some of our stuff. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, fuck, this is the good amasec. Give her the good amasec and she drinks it. Suddenly she starts screaming and running outside the repressor. Oh fuck, is she on fire? Did I accidentally give her some promethium? Have Sister Hannah help me read this shit. This is the holy water we use to bless the bolter rounds. Purple lady is rolling around outside and bursting into flames. Hannah grabs the holy water and runs outside to dump it on her to try and put her out. For some reason it fucking explodes her. My face when I'm watching this. Vox. Okay, at least there's nothing left so we can't get into trouble. Swear Sister Hannah to never speak of this again, and to relocate the repressor to the nearest actual bar. Cause it looks like that magic box vanished. Spooky shit, my gal. Be decorous. Just witness the worst cause of vehicular manslaughter outside of a war zone I have ever seen on the sister I was just about to ask out. Cock blocked by higher powers. Literally. Rush over to try and apply what medic skills I have. First I should probably try bandaging the head so she doesn't bleed out, right? This is beyond my pay grade. Still though, I do a pretty bang up job. She looks good as new. Although she's still unconscious. Although that's probably because her body was magically healing itself while I was trying to fix her up. The really big marine over there told me living saints are supposed to do that. Wow, I didn't know she got promoted. I ought to congratulate her when she wakes up. Come to think of it, I ought to take her to the hospital and wait till she wakes up, just in case. I wonder if anywhere around her sells chocolates and flowers. Also, that's the last on I'll be able to do till my shift ends. Be me, Scuterii Alpha Zeta 47 Carol. Rescued by Bloodraven from death along with my squad, en route to Bloodraven HQ. They say they got tech so it's all good. Time passes. Get to BRHQ. Squad gets shoved into barracks, a K-dot machine. We wait for exactly 2.5 hours. Suddenly everything tastes green. Exit base to see a bunch of weird green pyramids. Also, this isn't the planet we were on. Turn around. The whole of Bloodraven HQ has been moved into what I assume to be another ship of alien design. Holy cog. Data slate. Quickly retreat into the barracks. Some guardsmen and a few space marines look on in confusion. I knew I should have said no to the space marine. Send help. Be Dark Angel Scout Sergeant. Told by our company master that he needs to go to important chapter stuff and him and veterans leave not before telling us to go prove ourselves or something. Well, prove ourselves we fucking will. Camouflage our base in the middle of bumfuck nowhere with some grass since we just got a vox from a commissar about the fucking magpies coming back. We know our great Ravenwing are much better than those marine version ratlings. Anyway, take all the melter bombs we can carry and a long range vox to our strike cruiser in orbit. Q Dangle's guide on how to take down a titan. Vox. Be Necron Fag. Awoken from 10,000 year long slumber just so our Tomb Lord can go act on his addiction of looting valuable items. Half of these items aren't even useful to us. He just wants them just for shits and giggles. More specifically, he tells us to steal shit from this one group of what are apparently super warriors known as the Blood Ravens. Whatever. Cating shards. Upon arrival at the current system they are in, I was for once able to feel genuine surprise at the shithole we arrived in. For starters, a planet that was supposed to be an ice ball is just an endless sea of fire, dust, wreckage of Cating shards now what, and bodies everywhere. It only gets stranger when we actually start attacking the Blood Raven facilities, which are filled to the brim with just about anything you can imagine. There was even this one tall golden person in there who is supposed to be on this shithole known as Terror. It was then I learned that these Blood Ravens are just organic version of our Tomb Lord. Our Tomb Lord dragged us this shithole system just to start an official rivalry with the fleshy version of himself. Be me, Dakulagan. Bunch of the boys been getting crumped. Lots of boys wanted to get in this fight from lots of different wags, but we was all split up. Bunch of the boys died fighting the humies. Bunch of the over ones chased some elder somewheres. Now that I'm not some weak grot, I don't spend my time thinking and shemin. Slice shoot stomp. Clan life. But I still got a clever mind, and I see how we can start crumping back again. Mostly been using grots for stomping now, like the rest of the boys do, but remember that day's also good for messages. Cunning but brutal clan life. Start sending the grots running in all directions. Chase some of them for a while so they think I'm still following. Sometimes I am. Tell 'em not to stop till they find more orcs. Tell 'em to let 'em know our boss is the strongest, our crew is the biggest, and our mech boys are marking something mean. We're going after the humies. Days all in one place now, just waiting to get crumped. I'm me, Bridget. Sister Bridget. Son Bridget. I'm not awake. I got hit pretty hard by something. It's different than when I was dead, though. I hope my sisters aren't in trouble. I'm having weird dreams. Dreams where I have lots of sex. With boys and ladies. I don't actually have much experience with that though, so it's kind of vague. There's a lot of kissing. Then there's a voice that talks to me. You can have all of this. That's okay. We can make you adored by all. My sisters love me already and that's enough for me. We can make you powerful. I can fly and shoot holy lasers and that's already a little too much for me. We can make you perfect. I'm pretty sure the God Emperor likes me just the way I am. I wake up. There's a sister hospitaler there, I know her. Her name is Tamsin. She is my friend and a marine and a nice chapter surf boy. They tell me I got hit by a Blood Ravens dropship. I try to remember to apologize to the Blood Ravens. It's my fault. I'm still getting used to flying. Sister Tamsin wants to keep me for observation but I feel fine. I know the Emperor protects me. B Sister Therese. Finally getting a break. Hear that Crazy Eyes is on her way back with extra minor orders. Oh well, won't that be fun? Still in hot shit due to Charlotte and the Elder incident. Fuck you Charlotte. I'm glad your cape is fucking gone. Having to bunk in a tent while they get this shit set up. This weird purple and pink lady comes into my tent and starts coming onto me. Guess she's a Xeno or something. Pretty cute actually. Just how I like it. I won't tell that she's around. Hear her out as I light up a LHO. She says that she has come to seduce me and is telling me to submit to the will of something or other. Tell her that's cute kid, but that's not how this fucking works around here. Sister Therese does the seducing, not the other way around. My face went smug. 10 minutes later I have her bent over and begging for it. Tell her to praise the Emperor if she wants more. I had some weird experiences in Scholar, okay? We all fucking did. She seems to not want to, so I get convincing. She starts to praise the Emperor like I tell her to. Suddenly she mouth just starts like shooting flames and shit. Her head's on fire. Realize that I must have done some serious drugs. It's pretty cool though, whatever. I hallucinate that she fucking just burns up into nothing while screaming not again. Wake up later and she's gone. I'd say 4/10 pretty average. B Sister Charlotte. Receive word that boss Crazy Eyes is returning. Fuck, now I'll have even more planning to do after the wedding. Looks like this wedding is gonna kick off a whole crusade. Sounds bitching. Shame about having to deal with other sisters. Not looking forwards to that. Fuck those Black Sepulchre chicks in particular. Need to go get these lazy bitches together to help me out. As I'm wandering around, this purple and pink Xeno comes up to me and starts talking about temptation and riches and shit. I tell her if she wants to get into the temptation business, go tempt sister, I'll go with donuts you dumb bitch. She seems to be considering this. As she's distracted I disintegrate her head with my melter. Fucking Xenos. Doesn't look like we got all of them. Have to go get some of the junior sisters into sweep squads to burn any Xenos around here. Or fuck anything that looks like a Xeno. I start by applying my melter liberally to what's left of this Xeno and the surrounding area. Imagine it's some Black Sepulchre cunt while I'm doing it, and it makes me feel a little better. My face when one of the junior sisters asks if I'm okay and what I'm laughing about. Be me. Good theory and Autolux, a proud berserker of the sanctified. Some of the other guys like to razz me by calling me the gut because sometimes I like to snack on a few of the fallen after a battle, so I've got a bit of a belly. But I don't mind. They're just joshing me and we're all friends. Bloodbrothers.jpg. We've been having a heck of a time on this planet. There have been such an interesting and diverse collection of people and Xenos here to kill. It can be really eye-opening to engage with different types of people from different backgrounds in melee combat. When you learn about others, you also learn about yourself. Plus, we've made some new friends. Me and the rest of the Marines each take on a couple of littles. That's what we call the humans from the war zone who end up seeing the light. You've got a friend in Corn.mp3. We teach them the basics, let them get their chain axes wet. And this world has been just great for that. But our little buddies seem ready to move on, and these little skirmishes just aren't doing it anymore. All grown up. Heresy. Apparently the bulk of the Imperial forces have gathered in one place under an adorable little preacher and some sisters of battle. It sounds like a really fun trip for the whole warband. Plus, I have to admit, I'm a bit of a foodie, and I just have to know what living sin tastes like.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and yeah, I know it's been a wee while since the last one, so I thought, fuck it, I'll make this one a wee bit longer than usual just to make up for that. But also, no, I really love where the story is going. Definitely remember to click that notification button and all that to keep up to speed with it. It's so much fun, and I'm really enjoying the Sisters battle in this one, like, you know, with all that Slaneshi demon and stuff. I thought that was fucking hilarious, to be honest with you, when I was reading that. I thought I really enjoyed it. But no, if you want to also check out the first thread, links down below, Discord, all that jazz. Check out the links, you might just enjoy it, who knows.
Also be sure to check out the links for merch. Got some nice looking t-shirt designs you guys will love.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. And it's way down heavy on me, and it's not okay. Can you help a nigga out and just stop this? Please?